As you know, 2024 is a Puccini year, for exactly 100 years before the maestro Giacomo Puccini died. In one of his most beautiful operas, Madama Butterfly, you can hear the heroine sing "Un bel dì vedremo levarsi un fil di fumo sull'estremo confine del mare." One good day, she says, we will see a good deal of smoke over the far horizon on the sea. Putting together her feelings vis-à-vis her American husband, and of course that relationship is the tragical core of the plot of this opera. Matters of holy matrimony are quite often in the center of operas, not only of the Verismo era, but also earlier and later. The whole matter, of course, is also a legal one. The European Union legislator, for instance, has managed already through the regulation 1259/2010, the Rome III regulation, to find a solution regarding matters of international private law in the thematic region of divorces. We're finding ourselves within the topic of the so-called enhanced cooperation, which had already been institutionally introduced to European law by the Treaty of Amsterdam, of course, and this figure was also taken into account in the framework of the Lisbon Reform Treaty via Article 20 of the Treaty on the European Union and the Articles 326 et sequentes of the Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union. And you know, of course, that the prerequisite for such an enhanced cooperation is that it has to aim at none of the exclusive competences of the Union. Furthermore, such a cooperation has to serve the purposes and interests of the Union by, in particular, strengthening the European integration process. In addition, there have to be at least 9 member states involved in enhanced cooperations with no geographical or other criteria. In this context, all interested EU member states can potentially participate in such a cooperation. Within this framework, the European Union legislator managed to issue a regulation in order to determine the law applicable to divorce and legal separation. It is important to mention that this regulation, the so-called Rome III regulation, was chronologically the first product of such an aforementioned enhanced cooperation under the aegis of the reformed treaties. It was created in 2010, immediately preceded by the relevant Council decision 2010/405 of July 12, 2010, which made the named cooperation institutionally possible. At the beginning, Belgium, Bulgaria, the Hellenic Republic, Germany, Spain, France, Italy, Latvia, Luxembourg, Hungary, Malta, Austria, Portugal, Romania, and Slovenia were the first member states wishing for enhanced cooperation in this field. As early as March 2010, due to political reasons, the Hellenic Republic withdrew, but it returned later on, July 29th, 2015, and also since May 22nd, 2014, the Republic of Lithuania is participating, as well as a little later, as a 17th participant, Estonia joined. Therefore, it is obvious that up to now 17 of the 27 member states of the European Union are participating in this enhanced cooperation. And, of course, the Union wishes for more of the member states to participate. We'll see what future will bring in that regard. On the level of practical relevance, it has to be mentioned that there has already been issued a quite prominent ECJ ruling in December 27 with direct regard to the Rome III regulation. One of the most essential characteristics and positives of the Rome III regulation is the fact that the residence principle is more significant than the nationality principle. And another core element, theoretically, would be that as long as no appropriate choice of law regarding matters of divorce has been made by the parties involved, the law applicable to the specific case is first of all the law of the habitual residence of the spouses at the time the court is called. Since the enhanced cooperation is an ongoing one, and the Union is still awaiting for more member states to come, one cannot underline and give the significance of this regulation in an absolute way. It has had a certain impact on the practice. It could have been more, but as always within the context of the European Union, one has to be patient and see what the future regarding also to this regulation will bring. To underline the significance, it is very important, especially in terms of the internal market and the market freedoms. It is very important to harmonize or even to produce unified rules, be it even in the area of the international private law, as the European Union legislator did in certain thematic areas. We sincerely hope, all the positivists of European Union law sincerely hope, that there is more to come from the part of the European Union legislator regarding such legal acts. Thank you very much.